Shut up and sit down.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Nerdsplaining podcast. I'm your host Eric Da Silva. With me as always my co-host, Jose Romero.
Greetings, salutations, nerds all over the place. Back again, couple weeks, drawing closer to summertime movies, which I'm always excited about.
Very excited.
A lot excited about a lot of big tentpole films we'll be talking about in this hour. Some news here and there. CinemaCon just came and went. That's always a big thing. A lot of stuff that we never got to see because they're dumb bastards. And we hit them all. I hope everything goes straight to streaming now. Fuck the theater owners.
You are a spiteful girlfriend. You are what?
Just hating. We're just hating, no. Man. We're all about the hate. No. But of course, a lot of cool stuff that came out of there we'll talk about and all that good stuff. So, but I kind of want to circle back. Let's start with a couple of nuggets that we talked about last time that finally, I guess, came to fruition, or what? There's a resolution, or whatever you want to call it. The first one now is confirmed. You know, we talked about the Maxima, of course, and
right.
Tomorrow, and there's the three leading candidates, if you will, including Adria Arjona, who apparently is now cast as her, or is she? Because I guess I hear rumble. I don't know whatever it's worth, that it's this Maxima is really just. Sometimes when you see like movie titles, the fake titles,
like projects. when they put Captain America's house as Luke Cage, when they listed it like that, it's like it's to throw people off, right?
Yeah. So this may be a Wonder Woman thing. It's potentially James Gunn's trying to hide it, but I don't know if that makes sense. Because why would you want to hide Wonder Woman? You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's a draw, right? Yes, talk about getting the crowds into the theaters, right? You know, like, well, I don't know, maybe. I don't know, maybe.
It's the same reason why would you want to hide any kind of twist in a movie, because the payoff moments can be real big for the people who go see it first night. So it's just trying to create a moment. So if you could do it, great. But like, you know, as soon as it comes out, one of the movies that are going to come out the week after, you have plenty of time to use that movie to hype up what you want. So to me, I mean, if that's what they're doing, the world is different, so you can use that to make it bigger.
I guess just says Wonder Woman. It could very well be Maxima. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
What if it's not? It's just kind of odd. I don't know. It's like, why not? I mean, it's not like we're not gonna find out she's her anyway. At some point, this is gonna get leaked way before any trailers, way before all this bullshit happens.
Sure.
Because it almost all gets leaked. It is what this is the days we're in. Whatever, better or worse, there'll be a on-set picture. All that stuff leaks all the time. All the time, right? It's natural. So I don't know. I personally prefer her to be Wonder Woman. So I'm hoping that part is she is.
She would work as Wonder Woman. I mean,
I think
once again, but I still push that I would like my Wonder Woman a little bit bulkier. I like a strong Wonder Woman. I understand she's feminine, but I like a little bit more. I have a little bit more muscle mass on me. I like that.
Well, give me an example. What would that look like, just so I know? Because I mean, not like Gina Carano in Mandalorian.
No, not that, okay. Not that. No. Okay. I want to see more cuts. I want to see a little bit more like muscle indentures on the body. It's I know she's
athletic tone.
Yeah, I guess more almost like not like somewhere between like a gymnast and a swimmer, something around there.
Okay, but listen, women can get you know, see a lot of guys bulk up for roles.
I know, and what I'm saying is we've already seen the other Wonder Woman where she was very feminine figured. I'd like to see a little bit more athletic or toned Wonder Woman. I'd like to see that.
That's fair, but listen, these girls can work out and they can get.
Oh no, I know,
right?
And they totally can. And what I say is, I would like if you could make this the one where they do that, because I kind of want to see that. So that's just me.
No, I get it. That's a fair assessment. But I'm curious, and we'll see. I mean, this is going to get leaked. We're going to see a picture of her in a Wonder Woman costume or in the Maxima costume, whatever. I think we win either way. 'Cause I think she's really good. She was great in Andor. She was
great in Andor.
So let's see. So that's interesting. And the other one we're circling back is, we talked about last time where apparently nobody wants to be in the Batman 2. Nobody wants to play the Harvey Dent, the father role. But apparently they finally got somebody. They finally De Niro said no, apparently, and Viggo Mortensen and Brad Pitt, and they all been saying no. Liam Neeson apparently all said no. But then with Charles Dance, who's a Tywin Lannister. If you guys
When
know
you
him,
can't get movie, you get TV, and
you get
that's
TV, man. Actually, Charles Dance, the real star of the Golden Child, if y'all know what I'm talking about.
it's McDonald's at home.
It's just,
And,
classic '80s movie.
but
Um,
also, what is it about this character that made everyone say no to? He
that's what I'm
must have done
saying.
something so horrendous.
I
Like
don't
I
know.
cannot be attached to this at all.
I mean, you talk about Charles Dance being that guy, like the eighth girl you ask out. You're like, damn, you gotta feel some kind of way about it. It's like, nah, I guess I'll go with you.
Or what is
I
his
mean,
kink specifically? What do I have to do to? Oh, that's rough. That's
now I just want to see this movie because I want to see what is this role.
yeah,
Maybe you know what? To be fair, maybe it's a small, tiny role, and these guys were too big for it, and they felt like
maybe,
they want,
maybe it's something
egos.
you scream in the theater. Everyone, shut up! You need to hear this.
We gotta hear this guy because apparently he drove everybody away. All the A-listers.
This is the reason we're watching this movie now. It's not for any other character. It's for Harvey Dent's dad.
Talk about settling, man. Look, I like him. He's cool, but he's a D-lister. It is what it is. He's a guy from that thing. Not a bad actor. I'm not saying he's a bad actor, but we're talking about the star power in comparison to the names we heard.
He's a TV B plus, but he's a movie C minus. Like
minus D. Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
But he's good. He's a good performer. Don't get me wrong.
He is. But we're talking about like name and face recognition. Like that's the thing.
Right. And
we know him because we're nerds. And,
sure. I mean, you take away Game of Thrones, he's probably just some guy, right? That's probably what it is. Right?
Then you're making Golden Child references.
Right. Not the Golden Child. The peak of his powers, and I'm not sure that's a good thing or not. It was like 40 years ago, close to it anyway. So it's interesting. So listen, at least he got cast. I know that's starting filming soon. Superman's actually, I think, starts filming already, or we're a week or two away from what I heard.
I don't believe they started already. I don't believe so.
They're very close to Superman, closer than I know. They kept saying June, July for Batman, so which is coming up pretty soon. So I wait Charles, can get bulk up for the Harvey Dent's father role, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know, or whatever he needs to do it, which nobody wanted to do it except him. So that's interesting. So, but that said, let's start with CinemaCon, right? That's really the big stuff. Well, actually, you know what? I take it back. Let's. Invincible. Let's go some TV first.
All right.
Why not? Let's do Invincible because Invincible ended its season.
It did
this week. A show I think we both been really liking a
lot. Really enjoying.
Really enjoying this last season. It finally came to an end. So your thoughts on the conclusion? Did this end well for you?
Dude, it ended. I mean, listen. If you read the comics, it was coming, but to see it played out differently in the comics than it did. I always say, this Invincible is a great example of like this worked. Because of then, now we're a savvier consumer of stories. So how do we tell this story but make it hit a little bit more relevant, or have this emotional step case where you keep going up to your end point? And it flowed really well in the last episode of it all, especially because like in the comics, Invincible and his dad are given the offer.
Oh, both of them. Okay.
Both of them. Yeah.
So there was an offer. There was a fat Freddie Mercury giving them the offer.
Well, he wasn't. He looked more jacked in the comics.
Well, a Jack Freddie Mercury, not a fat Freddie Mercury.
Sure. Yeah.
He's a big Freddie Mercury.
So that's all real. And them all being on Earth is all real. That's all real. That's all real. But like the fact is, like they had to like consult each other to make sure like the other one was like, is this a good decision? And to have it be all on Mark was a really cool, like, it's real simple, but now all of it is on them, and they have to do their mental gymnastic to go, if it's just a numbers proposition, this saves the most amount of numbers.
Interesting. I mean, they set up really well, though. I like that. They set up
really
well.
Great setup. Really great setup.
Because at first I'm watching, it was like a little anticlimactic. I'm like, okay, where we're going with this, we assume they're going to go to Earth and there's going to be some big thing. I don't know. I haven't read the comics, so I wasn't too familiar with it. But yeah, seeing that ending, and there's like, okay, made up for gonna be the most exciting episode, right? Throws a really good setup for what's going on in the pipeline. It was fascinating.
Absolutely.
So I like that a lot. I was like, oh man, that's interesting. I was like, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
In terms of them, blending in and whatever, repopulate themselves, I guess.
They made you feel sad for Mark's PTSD And then the
Right.
last PTSD was like, no, he was right the whole time. It was the one matter of time. I
Yeah.
was like, great. All that was so good. I was like, yes, no
Yeah. That's.
complaints. Because let me tell you something. He's no longer having PTSD. He's got a whole other set of problems now. Those flashbacks
God.
stopped right when the question ended. I was like,
It's
dude, I know
going.
exactly what's going on.
It's gonna be interesting. And I'm curious because I heard recently, I guess the showrunners talking about it. I guess they want to try to do 9 seasons. I mean, it all depends on Amazon what they would allow.
Yeah,
Because
right,
that seems like a lot, to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of long season shows, even when it's good as Invincible.
right.
I don't know if I want to see 9 seasons. I'm thinking like, with this four. This is four, right?
This is
Yeah,
4. So you got 5 more.
maybe it's a
Here's
lot. Maybe 6. I think I would say okay, I'm good with that.
I
It seems like a lot.
the only thing I can think of is I don't know if Invincible has enough for 9 seasons unless you the last because you know how they remember in the time travel the time loop episode
Mm.
where you find out that Mark gives immortal control of Earth because they're expanding the empire to re. So this is like thousands of years in the future. Like unless you're going to address that final storyline with the
Yeah,
night, like
I
that's the
guess
only thing I could think of that you'd want to do. But I don't know. But like I don't know if
nine
it could.
seems high.
9 seems high. 9
It
seems
seems
high.
high. It's a bit high. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of story they can mine. Again, nothing with the comics. I'm sure there's a lot there. I don't
Or
know,
yeah, just stretch stuff
but
out too. If you stretch it out, make it
but
like yeah, you could do something like that.
or do like maybe six episode seasons, like maybe. But
Yeah,
it
you
still
make it
seems kind of
6.
long.
But yeah, but still,
It's
but
a little
yeah, it's a lot.
concerning. I hope Amazon tells them to wrap this up in a couple more, and
Yeah,
then they can write accordingly, right, and try to fit things in. Because it's a bit much. The other show, we'll talk about the other shows because there's all stuff I want to get to. But Daredevil's going on. We can when I finish it, we can go back and circle back. Even the
sure.
boys, of course. But the one thing about the boys are interesting because they just announced Gen V season 2 was canceled.
I mean,
Um,
I thought it was season 3.
no, the season 3. I'm sorry, the
Oh,
next
okay.
season.
Oh,
I
yeah.
apologize. Gen V was canceled. Period. After two
Right.
seasons, with that.
Right. Okay.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah, so not doing anymore. Just I'm not sure if that's surprising or not. Maybe
Well, I think it's because they're also aren't they doing
the
the
Soldier Boy
boys Mexico,
thing.
right?
Yeah, Mexico. Yeah, something like that. But
Right.
they
So
used to have multiple, spin-offs. Doesn't have to be
I guess
one exclusive.
where they're
But
gonna end it is like we would be doing more or less the same thing in 2 different shows, so they just merge into
that's what I'm
one. I
thinking.
think
Because the
that's what I'm thinking.
second, because I was thinking about, like, I was curious that they haven't introduced any of the characters from Gen V. Not and currently, we're almost halfway through the
Right.
season.
Right.
It seems odd because it seemed to me that they were setting up. Is it Marie?
Everyone to kind of team up together, like
Team
so, like
up
a little
and
mini
yeah.
Avengers, right?
Right,
Yeah,
and Marie was maybe the key. Maybe I guess
right.
that
Because
was
she
she was
controls
being
blood.
built.
Yeah, yeah, all that.
Interesting that we haven't seen heard anything about it. Even Starlight could have said, "Oh, I got friends" or whatever. Right? They're trying to take down Homeland. Oh, by the way, I got something up my sleeve, and here it. I don't know. It's weird. I don't
Even
know.
when they were with
It's odd.
Sam Eggers, Eggers could have been like, there's some specific group in the university, that might be of use to us or something like that, and could have done something, but nothing.
Yeah, and I think the trailer that is shown. Maybe I'm wrong.
I
I could have
thought I saw
sworn I
this
saw
too.
him in the
Yeah,
trailer. So I don't know. I don't want to see him show up in the end. That'd be kind of odd. I don't know. You set him up for 2 seasons, and I don't know. That seems puzzling.
yes.
I don't want to
And
force
listen,
it
if
in.
they show up anywhere between the end of the second to last episode or the last episode, I'm like, did you guys run out of money? Is that what happened? Like, you're just gonna push everything in there? So, like, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean, if they're gonna show up, it should be now, right?
Right.
At least in this coming episode, or hint at it, or something there, and
Uh,
build that up properly. Because not everybody saw Gen V anyway.
what they did
You know,
do, what they have done is in the little mini recaps leading to the episode, they've included Gen V scenes in those recaps.
correct.
So that's what I'm like. If you're sharing recaps,
There has to be in there, but
there has to be
I
something.
think it has to happen soon.
Right.
It's concerning, but again, we'll see, right? To see how they
Right.
handle that. Um, but yeah, either way, I mean, yeah. But I guess in Daredevil, we'll talk about that. Interesting nugget about Daredevil, which currently now is like the third most watched show on Disney Plus.
Okay.
That's really it's behind. It's just behind some other show that I know nobody watches, and then Mall, which is surprising.
I'm watching Maul. Maul's great.
Mall's
Really,
okay. Mall's fun.
it's really fun. It's really
But
fun.
I mean, I would if I would put money on it, I would have said Daredevil will be outperforming those shows. It's interesting. it goes back to listen. As I'm saying, I keep saying no one watches it, and it's like I'm not lying. It's not a lot of people watching. I mean, you're third in Disney. That means third in Disney means you're like finishing last in Special Olympics race. It's Disney. They don't have a lot of shows. It's not like it's greatly watched like Netflix or HBO is. So if you're not doing good on the network, which doesn't do good anyway, what does that say about the content, that particular content? Not the quality. Just nobody gives a shit. That I found that kind of interesting when it goes back. We had a conversation about hiding Daredevil in the trailer for Spider-Man. It's like,
Right.
why hide him? He's not gonna put butts in seats. Not to say it would be cool to see him. He's just you want to hide Wonder Woman. I get it. Daredevil, who cares? I mean, okay. The numbers are what they are, right? So it's a show that's still going on,
Right.
and it's not even at the top of the charts. That's very odd. Very odd.
Well, I always say the difference is with Maul, you're getting all the adult nerds and the kid base just because it's animated. You're gonna get that influx. And
Star Wars is in a bad place now.
And listen, a bad place, yes, but animated anything is always going to be an uptick on Disney Plus. So you're fighting against two markets versus one.
I would say fine, put Daredevil at second, but it's not even second. It is what it is, right? And the Disney Plus, they're hoping these shows on Marvel are going to be like carrying this streamer, right?
Right.
So even Star Wars, and that hasn't been the case. But on that note, as far as nobody giving a shit, is we talked about Mando. The list that came out, the most anticipated films and summertime,
Yes.
that wasn't in the top 10. Okay, sure. A ton of projections came out. I think it's projected to be the lowest of Star Wars films. I can't say I'm surprised. It's going to be battling Solo's numbers, which still had a decent opening.
Yeah.
Like, Solo opened at 85, which is a really good opening.
Yes.
Ended up making 320 million. It's not good, right?
Right.
So if Mando's on that trajectory, that movie's in trouble, like I've been saying for a long time. And if it's projected to be between 71 and 80 something, solid opening,
right,
in a vacuum. But when you're spending a lot of money, okay, that leads to what in box office? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Something like Project Hail Mary opened up higher.
Right.
And that movie was greatly received and had a tremendous second weekend.
I just saw it. I just saw it last week.
Oh, you saw it? Okay, yeah.
Right.
And had a tremendous, I think it dropped 30% second weekend, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
So it had a phenomenal, and that movie's a little over 500 million.
Right.
Just to give you an idea what you really have to do to produce numbers, man. And it's like, right. Mando's not getting that. I'd be shocked. But, they did screen the first 15 minutes of it at the CinemaCon.
Uh-huh.
And there's going to be a 25-minute, May the 4th be with you, a 25-minute screening or preview, whatever, in some theaters, which I declined already because I'm not going to over 25 minutes. But to be fair, plus there's Mortal Kombat 2 for me, so I've seen Mortal Kombat 2 at this point.
Look,
I'd rather see a full 2 hours Mortal Kombat 2 and 25 of Mandalorian Grogu.
First of all,
would probably be a better movie, of course.
Relax. Calm down with those statements. I'm going to say this.
Come on, dude.
I have a rule. If the trailer, if they ever use more than 3 minutes of a movie as like a special teaser for the movie's bad. Every time they publicly goes, here's an online available 3, 5, 7 minutes. I'm like, movie's bad. The movie's bad, and that's my big work. Like you could have 2 minutes. Still solid. 3?
Okay.
That's
the
metric of it. So if they're doing like screeners in theaters just a certain amount, I'm like, as long as it's not this is online for you to watch, I'm fine. But if they put more than 2 minutes of this available online,
right,
it's a problem.
So if you think that they dropped that first 7-10 minutes, whatever they showed at CinemaCon, and they plopped that online,
right,
that's a bad thing.
It'll be a horrible thing.
Okay, fair enough.
I want this movie to succeed, but if that happens, that's my game over. Like I'll wait for it to come out online because I already know it's gonna be bad. So that's interesting. Show me any movie that shows you more than 2 minutes.
Listen, you're right. You're totally right. We talk about that the more they promote towards the end, that's usually a bad sign, right? Not 100% of the time, but
you know which marketing campaign made me realize this? Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3.
What they showed, but yeah.
They put out an exclusive 4-minute. It was a 4-minute fight scene between him and Harry in the very beginning over the ring. They put that whole thing out, and I was like, that's a really cool scene. I was gonna watch the movie anyway, but like, why would you let people know that this scene is in there? Like, and I was like, are you just? I guess you're just trying to get more people to get there. And it wasn't because you realized the movie's bad and there's gonna be a drop off worse than before because we're gonna talk about it. So
Right.
we have to judge the numbers up front. So anytime they put more than 2 minutes of any promotional video online, so it's like just
Okay.
straight from the movie, it's bad.
No, I mean, listen, if they do that, we'll definitely make it a point to bring that up. You know, if that comes to fruition, if that's if that's consistent, right? There's always one-offs, of course. But listen, from what I heard, it was really cool footage. It was like really the opening sequence. I think it's 15 minutes, and I
Okay,
guess he's he's inside the AT-AT AT-AT inside
nice.
there, so it's going up and down, which you never really seen before. So
Uh
it's
huh.
pretty cool going up and down, whatever the machine, killing guys all over the place. So something along those lines somewhere. So I think we see a quick scene of it in the trailer.
Oh, when he walks down the hallway and shoots those two guys.
I
That's
think
it's a fun scene. That's
it's
a
a fun
fun
scene.
little moment right
Yeah, I
there.
think
Yeah.
that could be it. I mean, don't quote me on that, but it seems like it anyway.
Okay.
So, but I'm not saying people are raving about it, but they're saying they look cool for where it's worth. I mean, they show you the beginning. I don't know. Sometimes I mean, a lot of times I think movies start better than the end. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I could see that.
Sometimes, yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
times. So again, going back to your point, they're showing us this is cool. How good this movie starts, and
Uh huh.
and then all of a sudden, maybe I don't know, right? Um, last time they did this, Disney did with Toy Story, not Toy Story. What's this guy? Buzz Lightyear. Lightyear.
Oh yeah, the Lightyear movie. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they showed the first 30 minutes, and people were, oh my god, it's amazing, it's great. And those 30 minutes was actually the best part of the movie because after
Yeah, I
that,
remember. I remember. Yeah.
it was just, ew, okay, whatever. It was blah after that. So
It was
I don't
fine.
know. It was fine, but it wasn't like what people thought it would be after those first 20
Right.
twenty five
You get
minutes, right?
so
It's like,
hyped for like what this is the
right, oh
intent of
man,
this
this is
is,
right. This is
and
gonna
this
be
is just
great.
Act One, and it departs after that. Yeah.
Exactly. So that could very well happen here. So again, they're showing you the cool shit at the beginning, right? And it's a great opening sequence, and then I don't know.
I mean, listen. After watching Andor, I was like, man, if we could make Mando lean more towards Andor,
Oh,
that would
100%.
have been
Of course. Yeah. And I
that.
wish
That would have been John Wick in Star Wars. That's what it would have been.
that's what I'm saying. Because my fear is like there's no weight or stakes in this, is what I'm
Uh,
worried about. It all looks cool. And there had a lot of weight behind it. This is just. I know you're right. Maybe they would have turned this, taking this TV show, made it more cinematic in terms of
uh-huh.
the tone
Yeah.
of it. Maybe
Uh-huh.
100% with you. That would have been much better. I thought. But again, we haven't seen the movie. Maybe this movie's amazing. Maybe. I don't know.
I'd like it to be. I
Listen. I
genuinely
hope it
want it to
is.
be.
Of course, I always want it to be good because it's Star Wars. But I got to go back to track record, right? You got to prove it at the end of the day.
Listen. If this movie is just fine, if the movie like just makes enough money to break even, right? If it just does
Right.
that, I will do an episode where we will pitch Mandalorian Grogu 2 John Wick style. And I
Honestly.
already have an idea to get us there. And I'm not going to talk about it until after the movie.
All
Both of
right,
us
well,
talk about it.
let's
So
face. So this movie succeeds, and we're not doing that. Not doing that then. We're
no,
scrapping
no, no,
that.
no. If the movie does amazing, we'll do it. If it does mediocre, if it just breaks even or worse, then
Oh,
we
we
have
don't
to
do it.
try. It has to at least break even.
Okay, that's a break. Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
If it makes money, we're like, don't fuck it up. This is what you do next. If it doesn't, then we can't talk about it because they're not going to make a sequel. So, nah.
Right. Well, fair enough. You're right. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that's something to look forward to. Now,
Yeah.
look, it's got runway. It releases. Memorial Weekend. It's always a good
Right.
weekend to release.
Right.
And the next weekend is nothing. After that, it's Masters
Yeah.
of the Universe. So it's
If it
got
can't,
2 weeks to.
make a
Oh
two-thirds
man,
dent into the profits in those 2 weeks,
it's
there's
you're in trouble.
nothing else that's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
you're in trouble. 'Cause, yeah, once June hits,
Yeah,
it's a who's
it's
who.
every man for himself. Yeah.
After that point, yeah, exactly. Every weekend there's a big film coming. It's a wrap, right? So we'll see. But yeah, we'll stick with CinemaCon because they showed us Clayface, which they dropped that trailer finally.
Oh, okay.
I was worried about that. That we're gonna. I mean, I wanted to see the trailer because everyone kept saying, "Oh, it was great with the footage they showed the trailer anyway. It was scary and all that stuff," and I was looking forward to it. So they finally released that trailer, and I was disappointed.
It was eerie. It wasn't scary.
You're right, right. I kept people saying it's a horror. I didn't get that
It's
vibe.
eerie. That's what people only
Correct.
know 3 words these days. There's
Well,
like a whole level of
correct.
words with different meanings
You're
and
right.
textures.
100%. The vocabulary is lacking,
Yeah,
and you're right because there's no. I mean, but again, you throw those words around like, okay, well, I'll
right.
take them out
But
the
if I
word, and
told you, hey,
you know,
they did an eerie crime noir tone. Check it out. You'd be like, oh, exactly. That's exactly what this movie is. An
yes,
eerie crime
correct.
noir. Done. So I didn't. Whenever I watch a trailer, I don't listen to what people say. I'm like, just show me, and I'll think about it, and then I'll give
Sure.
you an answer.
But
I think that'd be more sense.
it's hard because people just talk about it. You figure, oh,
Right?
it's got
I
a
get
horror
it. I get
tone,
it.
and it's like, okay. So I was kind of let down by it.
Right.
That said, it looked cool.
It
From
looked
what I saw.
cool. It looked cool.
I mean, I wasn't like, oh my god, I can't wait for
Look,
Clayface.
I'll be honest. When you see the silhouette of his hand turning into a spike
That was cool.
mace, I was
Yeah.
like, that's right out of Batman the Animated Series. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No,
Yeah.
that was cool. So, I think James Gunn came out and said this will take place before his DC universe existed. Whatever,
Sure,
in
sure.
a timeline.
Right.
There's a timeline.
Right.
Listen, I like the face looked cool. I like that effect. Again, it was a teaser trailer. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure we're gonna get the first one coming up soon because this is October. So I'm thinking Comic-Con maybe would be the smart play. Here.
Possibly.
Probably,
For like
right?
an extended trailer, like a minute 40.
Well, no, like the full first. This was a teaser trailer, right? That's
Oh,
how
right.
it goes now, right?
Right.
So like the first official full
Right.
trailer, whatever that looks like.
Oh, like a full, yeah. So yeah, Connie can just release a full trailer. It's fine.
Yeah, because I mean, after that, Supergirl's come and gone,
Right.
and the next movie on deck is, of course, Clayface. I'm sure they might show some Superman stuff, maybe. I don't know. So that was interesting, but MCU, speaking of Hall H, is coming back to Hall H this year.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
So, which makes sense. I forget when Spider-Man is released, so I don't know if it's before or after.
I believe it's July. It's in July.
It's July, but I'm not sure when the exact date of Spider. What's the Spider-Man? What is the Spider-Man?
Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Brand New Day. I'm kind of curious of the release date because Comic-Con is usually middle, like the 17, 20 something of July. July 31st. So okay, so they'll probably do some heavy promoting for Spider-Man.
Okay.
And I got a feeling that's when they drop for us the trailer of
For Doomsday.
Doomsday, because they did screen that as well, which dumb bastards, we didn't get shit. People have seen and heard, I guess, the description of the trailer and stuff like that. There's a scene with Shang-Chi fighting
Gambit.
Gambit. Sounds cool, right?
Sounds cool.
You got, of course, Steve Rogers coming at the end, helping out with Thor against Doom, and Doom's, seems indestructible apparently. Of course, some X-Men stuff.
By the way, I got to tell you something. Everyone's like, "Oh, cool! Steve Rogers comes to help out Thor." I don't think they're reading the scene right. I've heard multiple people talk about it.
Okay.
I think.
How so?
I think Captain America is working with Doom. And so the big thing is when he comes in, let me help you out, pal. It's almost like just don't put up a fight. He's right. I'm standing by him. And I think there's going to be that scene is a misdirect because he's
it could be. We haven't seen it, so
I know,
maybe.
but
I heard
then
he.
Steve Rogers shows up to help with Thor, and I was like, is he helping, or is he sort of like Thor stand down because I'm actually with this guy?
That's an interesting angle. Maybe you could be right there. You're right. That's an interesting angle to play. I think he grabs Mjolnir.
It goes into his hand. He goes, "Let me help you out."
Call back.
Which I get it, but the twist of the callback is that he's standing by Doom's side this time.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I know, if that will make sense, and I guess that would make sense a lot.
You see?
So that, I mean, again, we're just guessing here, people.
We're just guessing.
Don't read it around like, oh my god.
Only one of us actually knows enough. The other one which is me, is pure speculation. So when speculation lands on probable, that's all happens.
That would track.
Right.
I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but it does track. So that's I never even thought about that because everyone, just the assumption is he's there to help out, and he very well could be. Okay, fine. But that could be maybe, like you said, that kind of Steve Rogers team up could be early, and then at the end he's teaming up with Thor after or something, right? I mean, he sees the light, and whatever. I don't know. So it looked cool. We got some Doom stuff, and this is not. I guess they confirmed it. Well, first they're not moving out of the December 18th date, so they did say that. staying
Okay.
put.
Okay.
So, okay, interesting.
They got
Um,
1 week to front load too. Let's go, baby.
yeah, they both have a week before the monster that is Jumanji Part 3 comes in
I
and
mean,
wipes them all
listen,
out. I mean,
Jumanji's
we,
gonna be walking around throwing Legos underneath their feet. So they go, ah, because
oh,
ah.
it's gonna take over. Like I said, don't sleep on Jumanji for sure.
You
But
just
it's
say that because
actually,
you love The Rock. You're only saying that because you love The
well,
Rock.
listen, that movie might have been dollars. It is. You say Hollywood is, man. It's Christmas. Kids, the families take out. Jumanji is actually a big property. It
I
really
believe
is.
Black Adam says, "Hold my beer."
you know, you know, you got what's this guy, Kevin Hart in there.
Yeah, Jack Black's in it. Yeah, I get
I
it.
don't
Oh,
know, man. It's big names, man. I'm
it's
just
a lot,
saying.
of, a lot of big names.
Yeah, so the first one did 962 million.
I listen. I understand
That's
why it's
pretty good, dude.
successful.
That's
No
pretty good.
part of me is going, "Why is this?" I understand why it's
Yeah,
successful. I just like giving you a hard
I'm
time
just
and
putting
letting
up
you
the
know
upside.
that
I think Jumanji outdoes both those movies
on their
combined
opening week, on their
yeah,
opening week,
in the total run.
a total run.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here now.
I was thinking,
You know what it's gonna outdo? It's gonna earn more than Mandalorian and Masters of the Universe combined do.
possibly,
Right? Am I
possibly.
wrong? I mean, come on. That's in
I'm
play.
not saying you're wrong. I'm
But
saying
it's in play.
possibly.
It's in play, right?
It's in
Like
play.
it's not
It's in play.
egregious to say that.
Once
It's not,
again, yeah, I
it's
get
possible.
it.
It's
The name
possible.
recognition alone. You have
Yeah.
Fantastic Four celebrities right now. Is it sad that we live in a world where Jumanji is this generation's Ocean's 11?
Is it wrong though?
I mean, short of an Avengers movie, where else are you gonna find so many stars in one flick? So I'm
It's
just
true.
saying.
I know this is Avengers a comedy. I mean, I'm curious, but yeah, but no, all serious. It's not moving, so I still find that I'm not sure that's a good idea or not. I guess time will tell. To be honest with you, but yeah, so listen, I think the trailer will come out in July. I think that makes sense.
That'd be cool.
And I think also I'm trying to remember what you had mentioned. I don't know if you wanted Robert Downey Jr.'s character to be a variant or not. Like I forget, we had talked about that. I don't know if you said you wanted.
To me, it would only make sense that he's a variant because it just makes sense.
Okay.
No, he is Victor Von Doom. It's just in this world, it's because this is how he would have been Tony Stark, but he was born this way.
He should be recognized as by the others,
by the others as Tony, but he is clearly Victor.
Okay, from what I heard, you can be disappointed.
Okay. Wow. All right.
From what I heard,
heard it here first, guys.
From what I heard, I'm not sure this is 100% confirmed. This isn't part of stuff that I heard of earlier, but I've heard that recently that it looks like he just may be just a completely separate character as Doom, of course. And now playing Tony Stark turns into, he's
so they're
Doom
essentially doing the Chris Evans is both Captain America and Johnny Storm. They just happen to look alike.
Right. It's not
right.
So
the meta joke is same actor. The in-universe joke is alternate universes. They just happen to look alike.
They just happen to look alike. That's my understanding. But let's see. Right. That's nothing's confirmed with that.
Sure.
So let's see. So listen, I'm getting the trailer has to drop at some point. I'm thinking. I guess they might just wait till July. Right. I mean.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we waited this long, right?
Right. Yes. Another 2 or 3 months. Listen. I welcome it earlier, of course.
Of course.
But let's see. The other bit of news: Spider-Man Noir. I almost forgot about that. It's coming out pretty soon. Was it in May?
It's in May, at the end of May. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited about that. We like that trailer a lot. Really cool. And it's Nicolas Cage. Come on, that's all you need to know. Apparently, they released some of the. Not released. They hinted at all the villains.
Yeah.
Which are showing up.
I don't even think it's all the villains they showed. I remember they showed Sandman. They showed Tombstone, and they showed Electro. But I don't even think that's all the villains. I think that's like just the street muscle villains. They're not even like the real the master the mastermind. Yeah, I think they're just they're literally like if this was a video game, they're the level 1 bosses. You know,
Sandman's a pretty big level boss.
But Sandman has always been a muscle character. He's never a big plan guy.
What about Electro? I mean, Jamie Foxx carried him to heights we had never seen.
I know, and then they had to abandon him for 20 years to come back as an apology movie to make up for the heights they looked at him too.
So. Electro was,
Look, there's the difference between being elevated to the point of like adoration and elevated to where there's no oxygen, so you're just suffocating. Like that's we're not trying to total recall your career right now. So that's what I'm saying. So these guys are, I think they're like level 1 and most level 3 bosses, and I believe there's going to be 2 masterminds, if not the main mastermind, which is the villain that they did not show, which I believe is in it, which is Mr. Negative. So I think that's the secret big bad villain behind everything to be Mr. Negative. He's playing all these smaller gangsters against each other, and Spider Noir gets involved in it. And I think that's the play. That's my call.
That's interesting. I mean, they're pumping some money in this.
Oh yeah, they clearly those effects did not look bad.
They look pretty good. And, these are heavy effects characters, right? Electro, obviously, and Tombstone, maybe not as much, but the other two,
yeah.
You got
Batman Electro. That's money powers right there, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Money powers work.
It's Amazon, so.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Deep pockets. It is what it is, right? So
government contract and toilet papers, keeping them alive.
That's all it is, man. So, but I am looking forward to seeing that for sure. And I think, you know what? The other thing that dropped is interesting.
What?
This happened this morning. I read it. I haven't had a chance to dig deep into it, but apparently HBO and all that, they pulled the Green Lanterns trailer off.
Really?
Yeah, I read that and I was like, whoa, wait, what? And I just don't know if I didn't get to read whether it's confirmed. If you go in there and look for it, it's not there.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, and I didn't dig deep enough to see if
okay,
maybe something happened. They moved. It's odd because you don't really see you release a trailer and you pull it back. I don't know. It's interesting.
It's
I'm gonna look into that and we can talk about it next week. But yeah, that I found that very puzzling and that's concerning, or I don't know. It's weird. Why would you put a trailer? Like if you go to those have HBO Max, there's part of the curation of it. There's a section for trailers. Right, and all shows coming out and all that, and I've seen Green Lantern on there all this time, but not anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know, but James Gunn has the same thing. He's as active as anybody on social media, and I don't know. So
that is peculiar.
It really is. I guess I don't know what that means. That could just mean I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to find like a positive spin on that. To be honest with you.
All I'm thinking about is, and Paramount said.
No, I don't know anything about that. I wasn't thinking that at all. Although they did.
The first thing I thought of was like, we were thinking, we don't know how I feel about black superheroes, so maybe just kind of.
No, listen, they're just making way for the Zack Snyder Green Lantern show. Which
God.
So,
no.
Talk about blow nerds around the world. Actually, there's a good. I'm sure there's a good section of nerds that would love to see that.
Oh, I'm sure. It's probably the same amount of nerds who liked Rebel Moon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Zack Snyder has a strong fan base. It's not deserved. Like I said, I don't hate Zack Snyder. I like a lot of his stuff, but lately it's been pretty bad.
But he's got a section of fandom like locked and loaded.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he can do no wrong, and they love this Batman v Superman. Whatever, but again, they did push for the reshoots, whatever, to finally come out, the original Justice League. Yeah, he's a legion of fans, and they're out there and they're very vocal. But I'm sure, I swear to God, if they were announced that, they would go nuts.
They would go, oh my God,
and the rest would be like, God, could you imagine that? But they did approve the sale, by the way. The board of WB, the shareholders did approve finally the sale to sell to Paramount, right?
Oof.
I mean, again, that's just the beginning of it. It's still.
I get it.
So, but yeah, at least that part it was approved by the board finally.
Right.
So for whatever that's worth. Right. But I don't think it has anything to do with Lanterns. The time they take over, Lanterns is.
I know, but
dead and gone by that time. I'm assuming that this is
maybe.
Season, but a second season. I don't know. It's just odd. I can never seen that before. Anybody pull a trailer like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I've never seen that from anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
It could be an error, a mistake.
Sure.
I mean, if it was something bad, it was something like offensive on there, but we would have heard about that a long time ago. From jump, we would have before it came out. We would have heard something. Oh my God, cancel, whatever. But that didn't happen, so that's odd. It's interesting. So I'm gonna dig deeper into that because I'm fascinated as far as.
Yeah.
So I want to say, I sure look really good.
Yeah.
The trailer looked really good. I don't know. Maybe they saw it like no. I hope not.
I hope it's something.
Is it possible they're like?
I either hope it's something really stupid like, oh, we didn't put this thing in there to keep
Maybe,
from
yeah,
piracy, or
sure,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, this actually reveals something, so we need to take it out and remove it from there, and then upload the adjusted one.
I
So
guess
that's I'm
those,
hoping something like that. I
yeah. I
really
mean,
do.
there's nothing in there that really gave
But
away
maybe it will, like,
anything. I don't
after
know.
a while, and so they took
Maybe.
it out. So there's no. Yeah, I don't.
It's interesting, but it's weird.
Yeah,
it raises the eyebrow for
yeah,
sure.
absolutely, absolutely.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to be part of the Jumanji destruction either. I don't know.
That's a lot of fear. That's a lot of fear.
It's unstoppable, man. It's a machine. Jumanji. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Opening weekend, $1 billion off the bat. I've jumped. Big records.
No,
Listen.
no.
Jumanji,
Jumanji,
Jumanji hater, dude. What's wrong with Jumanji, dude?
your Jumanji is my Masters of the Universe. No,
Maybe that's what it is, right?
no.
But Jumanji's do a lot more Masters Universe.
It is,
it.
but you're fighting for it
guarantee
with the
that.
same amount of zeal that I am. And there's a part of you going, it's not going to help. It's not, no matter how much you do, it's not going to help. I get it.
Speaking to existence is people.
Yeah, I got it. Manifestation, all that bullshit. Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait to see Masters Universe. I hope that's really good. I think it's gonna be good. Yeah,
I hope so too, man. I think it looks fun. It looks fun. I sometimes just want a fun movie. I'm good with fun.
No, I think I have no doubt it's gonna be good. I really don't. It's just my concern is just the box office. All
Yeah, I got you.
just money.
I got
right?
you.
We could be the best thing we've seen all year. I mean, not that far, but whatever. Maybe the best movie of the year to that point. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. But yeah, if this is better than Doomsday, we're in trouble. Too, right?
Yeah.
For sure. It was not better than Jumanji. That we know.
Yes.
I'm gonna have a best movies 2 to 10 list because I know number 1 is gonna be Jumanji at the end of the year. I'm just gonna leave it open, reserved. The Rock, the peak Rock. And after Moana, we're gonna want to see a good Rock movie.
Listen, all I'm saying is, Jumanji, I hope you enjoy the view from the top of Masters of the Universe. Because that's as high as you're gonna get.
That's the bar for Jumanji. It was with Mando, Masters of the Universe. It's just whatever. Fighting for the
You will be above the line, but there's still more above you.
Just saying, man. But that said, time will tell if I'm right or not about Jumanji. But that said, those are the nuggets for the week.
Guys, thanks so much for tuning in and watching our show. We appreciate all the love and support you always give us. Hit like and subscribe here in the Latin Nerd Network. Let us know what you thought about the show. Let us know what you're excited for. Let us know what you're suspicious about the trailers going to be taken away or when trailers are going to be dropped. We want to know all of those things. Do you believe that Superman is going to be as integral as Batman 2? What do you think Harvey Dent's dad is going to be doing? Are you excited about Doomsday and possibilities of what Dr. Doom is actually going to be, variant-wise or not? We want to know from you. Let us know all these things. Don't forget to go to DangerousSquad.com to pick up your first issue of Danger Squad. Don't forget to go to EricSilva.com, pick up my album, Adorably Offensive, EricDasIova. I'm on tour. I actually got a show tonight, and I got some shows in May. Go to the website. I think the stuff should be there. And let me know if they're not, and I'll update those things as well. And that's it. I'm Eric Da Silva. This is Jose Romero. We have been Nerdsplaining. If you don't know, now you know. Boom.
Boom.